This is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Stephanie Roberts.
Along with John Scalzi, I'm Don Brennan. The day before Thanksgiving, the holiday rush, both to get more food and going to the grocery store. Costco was jam-packed the other day.
The roads are jam-packed.
And the roads, too.
Right now. No, seriously. I mean,
Really?
I leave the house at 4:35. Yep. And usually I'm one of the only ones on I-75. I mean, you know, there's always some people out. But this morning, bumper to bumper.
Really?
Hillsboro all the way down.
That's good.
Over the river and through the dale?
I guess so. They're going over the Manatee
Grandma's
River.
house? Over the Manatee River?
They're all going over the Manatee River.
that's what they say.
I tell you what, busy travel day across the country, and it looks like there's going to be some sticky places across the country.
Glad we're not one of them.
I know. It could be slow going in some places this morning. Taking a look at radar across the nation, we do have some showers and thunderstorms that could lead to airport delays, but not here. Everything looks good here. 57 degrees Sarasota, 50 degrees in Bradenton, 57 degrees in Venice. A little bit warmer this morning, but the skies are also clear here. Not so in other parts of the nation, and we will detail those locations for you in just a moment. Our daytime high today, near 80. Back to you guys.
Thank you, John. Taking a look at the roadways that Stephanie was speaking so lovely about. Things in Manatee County are looking good. There may be people on the road, but it's no accidents or delays to hold you up. Everything's moving along. And then in Sarasota County, the truth is holding there too. Same, everything's looking good. No issues or delays, no accidents in all of the Suncoast. So that sounds good.
Yes, we want everyone to drive carefully today. Topping our news this morning, we are learning more about the death of a 22-month-old child in Bradenton.
According to the Bradenton Herald, an active child protective investigation was already underway by the Department of Children and Families at the time that little Ethan Thompson died last week. Abuse allegations about Montez McNeil were reported to the DCF earlier this month, but an incident report found no evidence to support it. An autopsy revealed that Ethan died from injuries consistent with child abuse. McNeil being charged with aggravated child abuse, but he could face additional charges as the investigation continues.
New this morning, an investigation is underway after a man was found dead in a McDonald's restaurant. The man was found unresponsive yesterday at the McDonald's on Tamiami Trail in Port Charlotte. He was declared dead on scene. He is described as a white male in his early 20s. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office says there was no threat to public safety following any incidents, and it's an ongoing investigation. We'll bring you more details as the story develops.
And one man is waking up behind bars this morning after Sarasota County Sheriff's deputies say he robbed a former co-worker at gunpoint. Deputies say that Devin Acquisto walked up to the man in a parking lot on Bee Ridge Road this week, demanding that he give him his tip money. Acquisto took his wallet and bag and then ran off. The victim told deputies that Acquisto was at Steak and Shake earlier in the night and that he used to work there. He also reports to have seen the manager hand the victim money. Deputies say that Acquisto has an extensive criminal background.
A follow-up on a proposed cell tower in Sarasota County. Commissioners have approved a 6-month moratorium on the towers. That delay gives the staff more time to consider the pros and cons of the facilities. 11 applications have already been received to place towers throughout the county, including one in Nokomis and one in Venice. Proposed height for the towers is 120 feet. Charlotte County already has a moratorium under consideration, and Manatee County put a moratorium in effect in September.
Now, in other news, movie makers looking for a deal now have one more reason to choose to shoot their movies in Sarasota County.
Commissioners have decided to start a new incentive to attract more creative work right here on the Suncoast. ABC 7's Rick Adams has the details.
The movie-making well has been a little dry recently in Sarasota County, but now all that's about to change. Commissioners have approved about $250,000 over the next year to bring more productions to the county.
It applies to TV commercials, it applies to fashion shoots, it applies to movies, television programs, digital programs, training videos, lots and lots of electronic media can qualify.
Over the last 5 years or so, the county paid out around $400,000 for dozens of productions.
People earn it through direct spending. They spend in the community, they spend 100% of whatever they're going to spend, then they apply to us to get a portion of it back, a rebate.
Husband and wife team Ray Rodriguez and Lori Collins have been involved with with many productions in Sarasota County over the last 10 years through their company 1L, 1R Enterprises. They've even created an award-winning short film documentary called China the Dragon Smith, The Second Chance, featuring a local boxer that was filmed right in the county. The couple says this money that's now earmarked for productions is a victory for filmmakers and for Sarasota County.
We're excited again, and I think it's going to really regenerate the interest in film in the area.
This place, it's going to boom in the film industry. It's only a little bit, it's only this much, but it's the beginning of a new world in Sarasota in the film industry.
Rodriguez tells us he recently drove 8 hours to act in a movie that'll air on the Hallmark Channel Thanksgiving night. It would have been a little more convenient if it was shot right here in his backyard. It's something Jeannie Corcoran is confident will continue to happen more and more in the months ahead.
I look forward to more television work. I look forward to more indie film work. I look forward to more of our local producers that are so talented, our writers, our producers, our actors, to bringing projects here and keeping projects here.
In Sarasota County, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
And Sarasota County's news commissioners had a busy first day. As a matter of fact, Nancy Dietert was the one who spearheaded the film incentive movement in the first place, trying to bring it to the state. The state shot it down, but now the county is getting involved. During her time as a state representative, she did that, and a state senator. Dietert and Mike Moran were just sworn in yesterday. Commissioner Charles Hines was reelected for a second term, also took the oath. Dietert spent the past 16 years serving in both the Florida House of Representatives and the state Senate, and she now takes over the District 3 seat. Moran will represent District 1. And all this month, we're looking ahead to the future of the Suncoast. Today, we're focusing on real estate. Right now, the market is rebounding after years of slow sales. Wayne Welsh with Gulf Shores Realty says millennials are currently buying up much of the available property. In 20 years, he predicts it will be much like it is today, but with younger people and retirees investing big in the Suncoast.
The people who are going to be buying real estate in 20 years are the people that have gotten tired of shoveling snow and experiencing the cold, and they want a nice warm tropical climate. So we're going to see a huge influx of people from up north, and it's going to continue to drive the prices of the real estate market locally up.
Welsh says the homes of the future will likely be more green and more energy efficient, which will add to prices.
It is already a busy travel weekend on the roads, and the Florida Highway Patrol is making sure that no one is out there drinking and driving. Troopers will be conducting a DUI wolf pack this weekend. Starts on Friday and runs through Saturday at midnight in various counties, including Sarasota, Manatee, DeSoto, and Hardee counties. Troopers say their focus will be on reducing drunk drivers from driving on that I-75 corridor at the busy time of year.
Tomorrow is the big day, Turkey Day, that is, and if you don't have any plans to cook for Thanksgiving, well, if you do, you better start cooking now. If you don't, a few restaurants in Sarasota have you covered. We have listed some here on your screen. The Table Creek side plans to serve Florida stone crabs with turkey and ham. Polo Grill and Bar is offering Thanksgiving buffet styles. Louis Modern offering their Thanksgiving on a big farm table. Philippi Creek Oyster Bar also. Ophelia's on the Bay, Madison's, Michael's on East. Hurricane Mike's will be doing stuff. Most of these restaurants are taking reservations, so today's a good time to call and see if they have any openings. Now, there's also a couple of freebies being offered. In Englewood, the End Zone Sports Grill is having a free Thanksgiving dinner from noon to 3. Anyone is welcome, regardless of finances. Check your financial statement at the door, I guess. David's Jubilee Center at Indian Mound Park in Englewood is offering a free dinner from noon to 2, and Gulf Cove United Methodist Church in Port Charlotte hosting a free dinner with turkey and all the fixings from noon until 3. Steph?
And if you're looking for something sweet to pick up for tomorrow's dessert, how about an Amish pie? They're lined up already this morning. They've been running their busy pies all week, and today's the last day to lock in the favorite pastry. They're made from scratch. There's a flavor for every appetite, of course, and the cooks have been working around the clock baking thousands of pies. They opened at 6. There's already a long line, no doubt, but they will sell pie until they are gone at 5 p.m. Now, Linda Carson is in line, I would believe, already this morning. Did you not order?
I didn't order. I'm in trouble, aren't I?
You might be. Yeah. I know in the past we've reported that if you hadn't pre-ordered, there was no hope. But I have heard this year that they're going to have some extras throughout the day. So maybe you should call her.
Peanut butter, I hope.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Really? You didn't do anything about it yet?
I forgot.
Says the harried Thanksgiving wife and mom.
I know. Oh, well, I'll have to make up somehow, won't I?
I have a good recipe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That might come to that. Might come to that. I really like just buying one, though, but yeah, it may come to that. Showers in the forecast, not so much. It's going to be pretty nice around here, but there are some rainstorms in parts of the country. We'll talk about where in just a moment.
All right, and still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast. Today marks one of the busiest travel days of the year. How a blast of winter weather is adding that stress, as John mentioned, if you are heading north.
Whatever happened to the turkeys that have been pardoned by President Obama? Well, we'll show you where they will be spending their Thanksgiving, and not on a dinner plate, at least not this year. Those stories are coming up.
I love big bling for little Ching. That's why I only wear Spectralite diamonds from Created Gems, or I wear nothing at all.
I'm Alan Cohn. Business conflicts in the White House. We've heard talk of a blind trust, but how will Trump's overseas deals affect his presidency?
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop head that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
The agents at SWC would like to show you pictures of all the homes that they've sold quickly for their clients. But they're just too many to show. Contact SWC today and find out for yourself. We just market your home better.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Design. Get a quality-built Bassett Queen Sleeper with your choice of inner spring, gel, or Air Dream mattress, starting at only $9.99. Come in today, and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Alex Karras Lincoln's holiday sales event is here. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $269 per month, or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the blingiest of them all? You are, with Spectralite diamonds, all gorgeous and affordable. Only found at Created Gems, where you always get big bling for little Ching.
Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC 7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Dew points are higher, so too is the air temperature, coming in at 57 degrees. Dew point is at 52 now, significantly high. We had dew points in the 20s for the last couple of days in the afternoons. So something is going on, and it is that easterly component to the wind, now east-northeast, that has been transporting slowly moisture across the peninsula from the Atlantic into our area, and consequently allows our nighttime temperatures to be warmer. Morgan Lee and Bradenton reported 67 degrees currently. Officially, we have 53 in Bradenton Parish, coming in at 53, Lakewood Ranch at 54, 54 degrees in Mayak, Arcadia at 54, Wauchula at 54, Northport 55, 58 in Inglewood, 57 in Venice, and 60 degrees at Longboat Key. So across the peninsula, everything's quiet. Not seeing anything here that shows any kind of approaching weather systems. There aren't any. We are dry today. Locally, all roadways are dry. We'll be dry right straight through the weekend. Now, back to the west, such is not the case. There's an area of low pressure spinning around in the midsection of the country, heading off to the north and to the east, producing snow showers in parts of Michigan, and Minneapolis, and Minnesota. And eventually, I think Chicago's rainfall that they're having currently will transition over into some light snowfall. There's also showers and thunderstorms possible in a line that stretches all the way down toward the Louisiana Delta and into Texas. So anywhere along this line, Dallas, Houston, Knoxville, Memphis, Cincinnati, Chicago, Minneapolis, St. Paul, all of those airports today could see airport delays, and a couple of them, like Chicago, big hubs. So obviously there could be some problems, some weather woes. High pressure, the dominant weather feature for us, though, directs our winds out of the east and northeast, transporting moisture once again from the Atlantic and also slinging a few clouds back in this direction. Front number 1 kind of fizzles out as it moves down the state, washing out, lowering our temperatures a little bit on Friday. And then front number 2 approaches, kind of reinforces that drier air through the weekend. I think by the time we get to next week, another front will bring us a better chance of rain on Tuesday. But until then, we should be dry right straight through the holiday weekend. So good news there. Few more clouds around, perhaps. Yes, a bit more humid today, no doubt about that. Mild, though, in the afternoon, coming in near the 80-degree mark, and no rain in the forecast. The RPM computer model shows a few of those clouds kind of pushed back in this direction, plus some higher level clouds streaming across the state, kind of a crisscross pattern, keeping us in a little bit more cloud cover over the next several days. As far as the forecast goes, good one for boating. Northwest wind switches to the north at about 10 knots late this afternoon and into the evening. 2-foot seas and a light chop. And the official Suncoast forecast for the week calls for daytime highs near 80 both today and tomorrow. And then we'll lower the temperature and slice the humidity a bit for the weekend, but still keep it mild in the mid to upper 70s. Next chance of rain not till after the weekend is over. Back to you guys.
All right, weekend looks great. Thank you very much, John. And looking at the roadways this morning, I can tell you from personal experience, they're already crowded. Interstate is accident-free in Manatee County. We do now have an accident popping up in Braden, though. It is at 53rd Avenue and 34th Street, so keep an eye out for that. Typical building volume southbound on 301 all the way into Sarasota. Sarasota looks pretty quiet. Fruitville, Bee Ridge, Clark Roads moving well, but again, a lot of traffic on the interstate as folks mostly traveling southbound, it appears. Our friends escaping those storms up north and heading down to the Suncoast. We are not looking at any accidents and delays right now in South County. It is 6:18 and still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast. Wildfires continue to burn across the south. We'll show you the daily challenge firefighters are facing to contain those flames.
And cricket, anyone? Yes, a big cricket tournament coming to the Suncoast. We'll have the details and bring the British sport to the Suncoast coming up.
Good morning. We're at Publix Aprons Cooking School with Chef Mark. What's on the menu today, Mark?
We're doing a Fiesta chicken roll-up. It's kind of like our tailgating thing for simple meals.
I love it.
Real simple and easy, okay? So the first thing we're gonna start with, we have our Publix rotisserie chicken.
Yum.
Okay, just shred it up. So what I would like you to do, we have some diced tomato and green chilies. So just pour that in there and start mixing that up. We have a little taco seasoning.
Oh, bring out those flavors.
Oh, yeah. This is great for, tailgating, big games coming up. We're gonna do a little bit of Mexican cheese.
Nice blend in there.
Yeah. A little fresh cilantro. Always want fresh herbs. Some fresh scallions. And then we're gonna add a little bit of, this is like softened cream cheese.
Oh, yes.
Right? Cheese, cheese, cheese. That's always good,
I mean,
right?
you got to be a little duck in it when you're watching the game.
Right. And, you mix it up, and you can do this ahead of time, okay? And
perfect.
Miracle Television.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Okay, all done. So we have some nice tortillas here.
Okay.
And me and you are going to do this together.
All right.
So we have a nice casserole dish. We're going to finish this in the oven. It only takes about like 8 minutes. Okay?
Oh, great.
So just get a nice little spoonful on there. Okay? And then typically, yep, just roll it up, just like a enchilada. All right?
Got it.
Put it in the pan. I like to top a little more cheese.
You never go wrong with cheese. Now, starting tomorrow, be sure to stop by your Publix Apron Simple Meals kiosk. Pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients after sampling this delicious dish.
Thanks, Judy.
Looks great, Mark. Thank you.
ABC 7's My Suncoast News app is better than ever with a brand new design that's faster and easier to use. Download our free My Suncoast News app on your mobile device at your app store of choice. Powered by the Eye Associates, providing sight for life.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPV.
I owed the IRS $10,000.
I owed the IRS $20,000.
The IRS garnished my wages.
They put a lien on my house.
The IRS is the most powerful collection agency in the world. They do not give up until you pay.
I couldn't sleep. We were being audited. I called Tax Solutions Now, and a great big weight was lifted off my shoulders.
I called Tax Solutions Now, and they got the IRS off my back.
Tax Solutions Now had my wage garnishment lifted in 48 hours.
Tax Solutions Now can get you help. Our agents know the rules, can stop the pain, and get you the best deal.
We saved our home and overcame the most powerful collection agency in the world.
We connect you with a team of former IRS agents and tax professionals who get the IRS off your back. Time is running out. Call Tax Solutions now.
Call 1-800-565-7740. That's 1-800-565-7740.
Why wait until the turkey has you feeling tired? The Black Friday sales event has already started at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers or check out the stylish new Jeep Renegades starting at just $16,999. Stop by today and drive away in a brand new Jeep Patriot for just $14,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota today.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beauty Rest, Eye Comfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Welcome back. It is 6:24, and this morning we're hearing from students who were on board that deadly bus crash in Tennessee.
ABC's David Curley has the details in today's GMA First Look.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the wreckage of the school bus and the wreckage of families. 9-year-old Kadorje Jones among the 5 lost children. Zaire Mateen, 2, whose mother says she complained about the driver before the crash.
I've been calling the school since the first day.
We've learned the 24-year-old driver only received his commercial license in April and just 2 months ago had an accident in his bus, hitting a car. These 2 boys survived the horrific crash.
He started turning real fast around the curve.
And it felt like the world was turning upside down.
We had a mailbox in the garbage can, and then that's when the tree went through the bus.
Hundreds turned out to remember the young lives lost, renewing the call for seatbelts. And we'll have a live report from Tennessee coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm David Curley, ABC News, Chattanooga.
Your cat and a lynx share the spirit of the wild and a love for meat. That's why there's Blue Wilderness. It's made with more of the chicken, duck, or salmon they desire. Try Blue Wilderness today because your cat is wild inside.
My friends know me so well. They can tell what I'm thinking just by looking in my eyes. They can tell when I'm really excited and thrilled, and they know when I'm not so excited and thrilled. But what they didn't know was that I had dry, itchy eyes that I knew. So I finally decided to show my eyes some love, some eye love.
When is it chronic dry eye? To find out more, chat with your eye doctor and go to myeilove.com.
It's all about eye love, my friends.
We're non-stop. We gotta have our extra protein. Oikos Triple Zero Greek non-fat yogurt has 15 grams of protein, 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweetener, and 0 fat, and 0 holding me back.
Oikos Triple Zero. Be unstoppable.
Hurricane season is here. Are you prepared? ABC7 has the information you need. Access our special Surviving a Hurricane now. Access our special on our ABC7 app and all our live streaming platforms.
Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her so I could call and thank them. And she's doing fine. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
When you fall and cannot get up, an accident can turn into a tragedy. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. Life Alert saves a person from a catastrophe every 10 minutes.
Life Alert is a lifesaver. If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-652-3012. That's 1-800-652-3012. Call now 1-800-652-3012. For a free brochure, call 1-800-652-3012.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Whether a family member needs a little extra help around the house, assistance recovering from a hospital stay, or someone to check in on them throughout the week, Right at Home's in-home care is the answer. Your loved one deserves the right care, and now we need caregivers to help give the right care for the right reasons, the right way. At Right at Home, we're one of the only private home health agencies in this area with the opportunity to earn paid time off. If you're someone who loves helping people, take a look at our website and click on Jobs to join our team today.
The agents at SWC would like to show you pictures of all the homes that they've sold quickly for their clients. But they're just too many to show. Contact SWC today and find out for yourself. We just market your home better.
Coming up on Good Morning Suncoast, travelers are getting ready to head to their Thanksgiving destinations, but will Old Man Winter cause some delays?
And preparations are being made for a holiday extravaganza in Venice, but some feel it's a bit too early.
Oh my, they're already lining up. And presidential pardon has led to a life of leisure for these turkeys this and every Thanksgiving.
Live from the ABC7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Welcome back and happy Thanksgiving Eve. I'm Stephanie Roberts.
And I'm Don Brennan along with John Scalzi, but always Thanksgiving weekend is the Venice Parade, the Christmas Parade, the holiday parade.
Yes. I am looking forward to it because I have never been, and John and I are both going this year, and I've literally heard the streets are packed, everybody is excited.
Great crowd.
Yes,
so
how fun.
Enthusiastic, so wonderful.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be wonderful, I have no doubt about it.
And I don't know about the too early. It seems to me like
Wasn't it Halloween we started seeing Christmas trees?
Well, I refuse to participate until Thanksgiving is over.
But they always, I mean, Venice always does it this weekend, so how can you say it's too early now? And plus, it's always crowded, so obviously not everybody feels that way. Most people don't. And everybody's home in town for Thanksgiving, so they get to enjoy it, those who are from out of town or living out of town. And they're lining up. They can line up already, although they have set limits to when you can set your chair out.
Yeah, and I want to say I thought I saw it was Friday. Well, I get a live one, so I won't put up my tree for a couple weeks because you want it to live.
Yeah, I got news for you. All the trees are already cut.
Yeah, I know.
They're in storage right now.
Are you telling me I need to do it this weekend?
You know, I have read that if you buy your tree as close to Thanksgiving as possible, as soon as those stands go up, you're going to get the freshest tree.
It's a fresher cut tree.
And then you just take care of it.
I hope my husband is not listening because I have no interest in doing this for a few more weeks.
Showers in the forecast, not so much. It's going to be a sunny weekend. We're looking at beautiful conditions across the area currently. Temperatures much more mild, looking in the mid-50s to upper 50s most everywhere. Not a drop of rain, as I mentioned, and the daytime high tops out near 80. Complete forecast in a minute.
All right, taking a look at Suncoast roadways. Thought a lot more people would be on the roads heading out of town right now. It's a good time to start, but everything's moving along. There is one accident in Manatee County, 53rd Avenue at 34th Street. That is west of 41, so be aware of that. There's some building volume on 301, both north and southbound, just south of State Road 70, and then as you head into Sarasota County, there's an issue at University Parkway and 75. A car is disabled, but it's not causing any backup right now, but do be aware of that as you're getting onto or off of 75. Otherwise, everything is looking good.
It's 6:32 and topping our news this half hour. President-elect Donald Trump seems to be changing his tone on a few important issues he highlighted during his campaign.
Yes, changed some of his promises. One of the issues included further investigation on Hillary Clinton. And yesterday, Trump told the New York Times that he doesn't want to hurt the Clintons. He's also rejecting the scientific consensus that humans play a role in climate change and adds that he's got a totally open mind on the issue, saying he thinks there is some connectivity between climate change and human activity. Former New York mayor and top Trump advisor Rudy Giuliani defending the president-elect's change of views.
Look, there's a tradition in American politics that after you win an election, you sort of put things behind you.
Trump is also dealing with questions about his business ventures in 18 different countries around the world. Right now, he's taking a short break here in Florida, where he's spending time with the family for the Thanksgiving holiday.
An update this morning on the shooting of a police officer in Detroit. Authorities are now questioning the man they believe is behind that attack. 29-year-old officer Colin Rose was shot in the head last night while investigating possible thefts at Wayne State University. Police say Rose had radioed in, saying he was looking into the thefts of navigation systems from cars and SUVs, and he was about to speak to someone about it on a bike. When officers found him, Rose was laying on the ground.
This is a real call for our community, our public to stand with us as they do, especially here in Detroit, because this is not the way it should be.
I don't know if
an attack on a police officer is an attack on all of us.
Rose is a 5-year veteran of the department. He is currently recovering, and police say it is not known whether the person of custody in interest is the shooter, but they say Rose was not shot with his own gun. Police are still looking for the weapon.
New this morning, firefighters in Georgia are finally getting the upper hand on a wildfire there, but it seems more are being started. Arson investigations are underway in Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, and Kentucky. Officials say arsonists have set fires for the thrill of it, while others motivated by social or political causes. Right now, there are 44 large fires burning throughout the South, covering more than 120,000 acres. Firefighters say they are gaining ground in their efforts to suppress the fires.
Well, listen up if you have travel plans out of our state. Severe weather is expected to be a big issue for this busiest travel weekend of the year.
Yeah, nearly 50 million people will be hitting the streets, the highways, the airports, but storm conditions in the Midwest and Northwest making travel risky. ABC's Janae Norman explains.
Winter weather advisories and weekend travel woes. That's what millions of Americans can look forward to as travel for the Thanksgiving holiday is expected to hit a 9-year high. As usual, whether you're preparing for takeoff or taking to the roads, experts expect today to be one of the worst for travel. Preparing for packed terminals, TSA hiring 1,400 new officers, converting 2,000 others to full-time, and adding more canine teams.
We're running a daily operations center now that focuses specifically on screening operations hour by hour at the top 30 airports.
Faster security lanes rolled out at airports in New Jersey, Atlanta, Chicago, and LAX just in time for the holiday.
We're seeing very happy faces. We're seeing people coming through much more efficiently.
But that could be offset by the weather set to take the middle of the country by storm. Look at this. Winter weather advisories for parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin through this morning that could bring inches of snow. That same system packing a line of heavy rain and storms through Arkansas and Tennessee. That could mean delays or cancellations at airports from Chicago to New Orleans and slippery roads as millions prepare to travel. This picture from LA showing jam-packed traffic as the holiday weekend gets underway. So you make it to your destination after Thanksgiving dinner. The most important thing is taking home leftovers, right? Well, if you fly, you can pack green beans, stuffing, turkey, even your favorite pie in your carry-on. Unfortunately, mashed potatoes and gravy, anything you can spill like that, has to be packed in your checked bag. Janae Norman, ABC News, New York.
Now here at home, preparations being made for the Venice Parade that we talked about, big holiday parade. Stephanie's going to be there, John,
Yes,
Scott,
I am.
Dennis.
We're going to have a lot of fun, although the parade is not till Sunday, which I believe is wrong. It is Saturday. I'm coming Saturday. Many people have started saving spots. Hey, I just read them, people. But it is a bit too early for some in the city. The city has been picking up abandoned cars and beach chairs from the side of the road. You people are already looking for your front row spot to say hi to John. Back in 2013, the city decided to limit the number of days that chairs could be left out after receiving complaints from people who couldn't find a good viewing spot day of. It also interferes with the city grass mowing operations. Hey, I love this enthusiasm, but listen, if you placed your chairs or other items along the parade route before today, they are gone and they will be picked up at the lobby or can be found at the City of Venice Fleet Maintenance Office. After tonight at 6 o'clock, you can place the items out and they will not be confiscated. But we'll see you Saturday night, 7 p.m.
Indeed. Booker High School has removed the interim tag from head football coach Dumika Atkins' title. Atkins took over as the football coach at midseason for former coach Rashad Goodwin. Atkins, a Booker alum who went on to play at Florida State, but we're showing some cricket video. There's Dumika. The Tornadoes lost their first 4 games this season, but they won 4 straight, finishing the season with a 4-6 record. Atkins is the son of longtime county commissioner or city commissioner Fred Atkins and former mayor, and the brother of Baraka Atkins, who also starred at Booker before starring at University of Miami and being drafted by the Seahawks. And this weekend, now we get to the cricket. Sarasota International Cricket Club will be hosting a 6-a-side cricket tournament at Parry Field in Lakewood Ranch. That's on Eastern University Parkway. The tournament begins on Friday, goes through Sunday when the championship will be held. Now, Lawrence Perry is the club chairman and the park's namesake, and he's the one who convinced me that cricket is a worthy cause. He's talking about wicked googlies and sticky wickets. Did you ever have a sticky wicket?
I don't believe I have, but I also know nothing about cricket, so
well,
I guess I should learn.
It is an event, that is for sure. People talk about how long baseball is, but that's because the action's interrupted. But cricket is an event that can go on weeks.
Speaking of events, very quickly, big playoff football games Friday night, correct?
Yes, Venice is hosting.
I believe.
No, they're hosting East Lake.
Oh, okay.
And so they play at home, and if they win, they play the winner of the St. Thomas Mater Academy game, and then also Charlotte High is playing Fort Myers in Fort Myers. So that'll be a big game.
Yeah,
big rivalry.
absolutely. Great to see those Suncoast teams still playing. So, do you remember the turkeys that were pardoned by President Obama? We hear about them every year.
Yeah, well, it seems those birds, well, they found a new and permanent home at Virginia Tech. ABC's Cheryl Connor has that story.
While their friends are basking in 350-degree temperatures,
These birds are enjoying the freedom in Leesburg and the visitors who walk away from the dinner table.
It's kind of a treat. It's kind of a novelty.
Dave Kaiser exercises through the park. He knows all about Abe and Honest, who received a presidential pardon last year.
You are hereby pardoned.
Now they're gobbling up the attention and the comforts from a house made just for them at Morven Park.
They have a great yard. They've got an enclosure that keeps them safe and warm at night.
They're stuffed with happiness when they see Jackie Wright, who is responsible for coordinating their care. The pardoned turkeys have come to live at Morven Park for the past 3 years. They stay in a 9x13 shed, which is close to the former governor's 20,000 square foot mansion. The public can walk up and get a glimpse of the turkeys here at Morven Park, but like so many of us, when it's cold outside, they prefer to be inside. The program has cost about $25,000 a year by the time the park pays for things like vet bills, staff time, and their food. So this year, the birds pardoned by the president will find a new home at Virginia Tech. These guys weigh about 30 pounds because they are older. What ends up on the dinner table is typically only 6 months.
I guess it's how you look at them and how you treat them.
Pardoned or not, the turkeys live just around 2 years.
Okay, I have to tell the story. John
That's
says,
fine.
Don, please look up the average age span of a turkey. And Don says 74 years. That's men in Turkey, not turkeys.
But look,
Turkeys
see,
is
I
less than
put
10.
turkey life expectancy.
Well,
I
there
did
you
get
go. Well,
in the wild.
This is where the
2
internet
years.
is a disaster.
In the wild, the
As
life
are these
expectancy
two.
is 3 years. In captivity, it's about 5 or 6
And
years.
she just said the ones we eat are usually under 6 months old. So
Right.
they're
And
nice
Yes,
and
a
fresh.
74-year-old turkey
We
would be
cut-
kind
It'll
of
be
tough.
tough.
By eating them, we cut the life expectancy of turkey.
That's
So,
right, a lot.
There you go. And men in turkey also.
Oh, my
That's funny.
goodness. You two
Oh,
are
good.
something else.
Weather in a second.
Google GoWildHonda.com. Lease a CRV for $219 during Wild's final clearance. Just $219 and 0 down. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda, Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
Types of timber, cuts of meat, cooking times, temperatures, rubs, seasonings, sauces. You name it, they know it. That's what makes them who they are, Sonny's Pitmasters. And proud of it. Come get some baby back ribs at Sonny's Barbecue. On their own or paired with favorites like jalapeno cheddar hot links or pulled or sliced pork plus 2 sides and bread. Sonny's Barbecue. Local Pitmasters since '68.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
Google GoWildHonda.com. Lease a Civic for $179 during Wild's final clearance. Just $179 and 0 down. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Looking at a beautiful tower cam. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, well, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Beautiful shot there with the clouds in the background. Morgan Lee in Bradenton, 67 degrees. Becky in Old Myakka coming in at 44, which is okay because yesterday she was in the 30s, so she says that's a lot better. Yeah, we'll have a little extra cloud cover around today, but as we head into the next couple of days, I think we'll be enjoying some sunshine mixed with those fair weather clouds. Okay, let's take a look now at the current conditions, and they're looking pretty good. 57 degrees the air temperature, dew point coming in at 52. We have an east-northeast wind, which is responsible for raising our dew point up into the 50s this morning. 50s are still comfortable, though. As we head into the afternoon, I think you'll still enjoy it. In fact, some people will like it more than when we had the dew points that were in the 20s because it has less aggravating effect to the sinuses for some people when there's a little more moisture in the air, and that's the case today. It'll be the case actually for the next 4 or 5 days. 54 degrees, Wauchula 53, Arcadia, Myakka, Parrish, Bradenton at 52, Lakewood Ranch at 53. 54 degrees in Northport, 51 Punta Gorda, double 57s in Venice and Inglewood, and Longboat Key comes in at 59 degrees. So across the peninsula, everything is dry. We do have a few clouds around, but none of them producing any rainfall, and locally all area roadways are dry as a bone. The forecast continues to call for this frontal boundary to approach us over the next 48 hours. It is producing right now a lot of snow showers up around Minneapolis, St. Paul, rain showers in Chicago, transitioning to freezing rain a bit later, I suspect. Cincinnati seeing rain, Memphis seeing rain, all the way down through Dallas and Houston. So it could be some slow going around today. High pressure, the dominant weather feature for us, continues to drift eastward. As it does so, we have more and more of an easterly wind flow over the next several days. Frontal boundary 1 kind of washes out as it sinks south across the Florida peninsula. Frontal boundary 2 over the weekend reinforces the dry air that's in place and keeps us solidly in the upper to mid 70s. Nice weather right through the weekend. Few more clouds around today, mild, a bit more humid. You'll notice that, but no rain despite that. So it's a nice couple of days in store for us. Yes, we still have some red tide around, and yes, we do have a beach hazard warning still in effect this morning. The winds generally, though, offshore, except for a brief period of time in the afternoon when they'll be blowing onshore with a kind of a sea breeze effect. In any event, only slight amounts of irritants being reported in the air by Mote Marine spotters. Forecast for us looks pretty good. Oh, and by the way, we have a new hurricane. That's right. Well, it was Hurricane Otto. Apparently, it's been downgraded with 70-mile-an-hour winds to a tropical storm again, and it is forecast to continue on a track that takes it across Nicaragua over the course of the weekend. Forecast calling for a northwest wind at 10 knots. That 10-knot wind will give you a light chop and 2-foot seas. Forecast looking at a daytime high topping out near 81 each and every day, and as we head into the weekend, the daytime temperature is down a little bit with a series of fronts. Next rain chance doesn't come till next week. Back to you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much, John. Looking at the roadways, fair amount of volume out there, especially as we get into the busy holiday travel weekend. Accidents to tell you about: 53rd Avenue and 34th Street. Plenty of volume northbound on 301, and I-75 was very full very early this morning. Now we are looking at an accident at University and Cattleman. That is a mess of an area with the construction anyway. So again, everybody, just a little extra time and caution as you drive around this morning and throughout the holiday weekend. Things look good across Sarasota. Fruitville, Bee Ridge, and Clark roads look just fine, and no accidents to report in South County.
Before we get to the health news, Venice High has called and said that reserve tickets for $9 are going on sale today and Friday from 11 to 2 for the big game on Friday night at 7:30 against Eastlake. It's the regional final, so he wanted me to know that.
It's a big deal, that's for sure.
we can
Well,
get them.
appropriately, in health news, we are talking about sports, and we know they can be dangerous playing sports, especially in high school.
That's right. Scientists and engineers coming up with news to protect student athletes, and particularly their heads, or new ways to protect their heads. This is the Smack Cap. It was designed by a pressure analysis company, and it's like a skull cap that has pressure sensors built inside. Players wear it, and anyone can monitor the hits they take in real time through a mobile app. Ooh, the Smack Cap is being tested so far with positive results.
The results from that were very favorable. The athletes who wore it said that it felt just like a regular skull cap, couldn't feel the sensors, and it fit under their helmet. I definitely think that it's going to be revolutionary.
The company is still working on a release date and pricing for that Smack Cap. But parents or coaches can sign up online now to get them once they become available.
Sounds like a great idea. Well, a new study is showing the link between Vietnam veterans and high blood pressure. According to the Department of Veterans Affairs, vets who served in the Vietnam War are more prone to have high blood pressure.
Vets who handled Agent Orange during the war have a heightened risk versus those who did not, but Corps members who served and did not spray the chemicals also had a higher rate of hypertension. Researchers also looked to links between Vietnam vets and bladder cancer, thyroids, and Parkinson's-like symptoms as well. And the new findings could impact the number of veterans eligible for compensation. Of course, the way they were treated might have something to do with some of that high blood pressure.
Absolutely.
Now, it was tears of joy for Ellen DeGeneres yesterday.
President Obama awarded the comedian the Presidential Medal of Freedom, but hours earlier, she had a little bit of a holdup because she forgot her ID. The talk show host had to sit outside on a bench. White House doesn't care who you are, you need ID. She later tweeted the moment saying, "They haven't let me into the White House yet because I forgot my ID, hashtag not joking," but they were able to get it worked out. She did make it in time to participate in an epic mannequin challenge alongside all the other recipients. That includes Tom Hanks, Bruce Springsteen, Diana Ross. DeGeneres tweeted this video of her fellow Presidential of Freedom recipients at the White House. This challenge is currently a craze that does not seem to be going away anytime soon. That's because we don't have to have any talent, we just freeze.
Yeah, she couldn't get in the White House. This is my ID right here. Hello, Ellen. Hello.
We'll be right back.
Our dad is an incredible man, a great father, and a hero who served his country well. He worked hard to take care of us. Now we take care of Dad with the help of Granny Nannies.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
ABC 7 is the most watched, most trusted news source on the Suncoast, and we owe it all to you, our loyal viewers. Thank you for making us #1.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help. And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse. Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Are you losing hope? You can recover and get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares.
Call 1-800-764-8708. That's 1-800-764-8708.
This holiday season, give the greatest gifts of all, safety and peace of mind. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota flooring.
Look
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
I'm Alan Cohn. Business conflicts in the White House. We've heard talk of a blind trust, but how will Trump's overseas deals affect his presidency?
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Granny Nannies. We've been making house calls for over 25 years. When you need home health care services, there really is no place like home.
Grandma! A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Looking at some pretty nice weather over the next several days. Daytime highs top out in the 80s. And for Gobble Gobble Day, no rain in the forecast. Over the weekend, a series of little weak fronts keep our temperatures a little bit cooler and a whole lot drier as we head into next week. Maybe a chance of rain.
Thank you, John. Finally this morning, turkey and football will be the main entrees for astronauts at the International Space Station. NASA astronaut Shane Kimbrough released a video sharing his Thanksgiving plans, and the other astronauts will be serving as the chef for the 6-person crew. And on the menu, warm-up pouches of sliced turkey, candied yams, cherry and blueberry cobbler, cornbread dressing, green beans, mushrooms, and mashed potatoes. Mission Control will provide the football games. This is the second Thanksgiving the International Space Station crew will be spending together, and they don't have chocolate peanut butter pie, which I think they need to send them.
No, they need to get that on from Yoder's, and they better get in line fast, John.
I always wondered about this. If you're working in the space station, why don't you just come to work in your pajamas?
Why do you get dressed? Probably just for TV.
I guess that's
I'm
what
thinking
it
it's
is.
just for TV.
Aren't they always wearing pajamas?
Not when you're inside, but I'm just glad they get the football games, because that would be a big bummer to miss.
Oh, it's gonna be, that's a big treat, I bet. Oh,
gorgeous start to the day. Have a very safe and happy holiday weekend. I'll be here Thursday and Friday with you. Good Morning America's up next.